"You've never done anything worth celebrating," my mom sneered, slicing through the cake that read, "Congrats on being useless," in blue frosting. "Thought we'd at least give you something to show for sitting on your ass all year," added my brother, William, raising his beer. Laughter echoed around the dining table. My sister, Tara, giggled into her wine glass. Dad leaned back, smirking like he'd just watched a sitcom. I stared at the cake. Buttercream and humiliation. They all looked so pleased with themselves, like they were proud of this cruel little ambush. "You think this is funny?" I said, trying to keep my voice from shaking. "Oh, come on, Luke," Mom rolled her eyes. "It's a joke. Lighten up. Everyone here has had a job at some point this year. You? Not even an interview. That did it." I stood up slowly, picked up my water glass, and clinked it with a fork like I was about to give a toast. Then maybe William should pay back the $310,000 he stole from the company account 3 years ago. The room fell silent, like a balloon had popped and sucked the air out with it. William's face went pale. Mom's wine glass trembled. Dad blinked. Tara actually gasped. "What the hell are you talking about?" William said, trying to laugh. "You're crazy." "No. I'm just broke and bitter, right?" I shot back. "Too broke to shut up anymore." I walked out of the house, leaving their stunned faces behind. I didn't look back. I'm Luke Bennett, 29 years old. Graduated top of my class. First in, last out at my marketing job until layoffs hit. I've been jobless for 8 months, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. See, while they were mocking me, I was watching them. William, 34, golden boy, always got away with everything. When $310,000 quietly disappeared from our family's business account, everyone pretended it was a bookkeeping error. But I knew it was him. Mom, Carol, 58, defended him like her life depended on it. "William's building a future," she said. "You should take notes." Dad, Richard, 60, silent as ever, just signed what he was told. Tara, 26, followed their lead, always on the right side of the family hierarchy. The side that wasn't mine. So, I gathered proof. It took months. Emails, transfers, secret PayPal trails. Even a burner phone he used. I compiled everything. They thought I was rotting in my room. I was building a case. "You need to retract what you said," Mom hissed over the phone that night. "You humiliated your brother in front of family." "He humiliated himself," I replied. "You're bitter, Luke," she snapped. "You've always been jealous. You failed, and now you want to drag everyone down with you. So, I guess you're fine with the house being bought using dirty money?" Silence. "What are you talking about?" "The Lakehouse," I said. "It was bought 6 months after the embezzlement. William put down the exact amount that went missing, cash. I have proof." "You wouldn't. The DA already has it." I hung up. By Monday morning, William was in court facing embezzlement charges. The Lakehouse was under investigation, and suddenly my family wasn't so smug. The courtroom was cold. William sat stiffly beside his lawyer. I watched from the back row, arms crossed, heart hammering. He pleaded not guilty. Of course he did. But the documents I'd submitted had teeth. Real ones. The prosecutor laid it all out. The missing funds, the forged invoices, the Lakehouse deal. The court ordered a freeze on his assets. The Lakehouse, co-signed by Mom, was flagged for seizure. Mom tried to play the victim. "We didn't know what he was doing," she cried. But emails showed otherwise. Carol Bennett was aware of the fraudulent transfers and benefited directly from the stolen funds, the judge stated. Boom. Like thunder. Dad stared at the floor. Tara looked like she wanted to disappear. "And me? I just breathed. A week later, I got a letter. The Lakehouse was gone, auctioned to cover part of the stolen money. William was facing prison. Mom had lawyer bills and a broken pride. Dad had nothing to say. They still didn't call me. Until today. Mom showed up at my apartment. "You ruined us," she spat. "Are you proud?" I didn't answer right away. Just looked at her. Really looked. "You made a cake to mock me," I said quietly. "And now you're mad I lit the candles." She stared, mouth opening and closing like she couldn't believe I'd actually grown a spine. "Goodbye, Mom." I closed the door gently. That night, I sat on the balcony with a cheap beer and a better peace of mind than I'd felt in years. They might never see me as worth celebrating. But I celebrated myself, for standing up, for digging deep, and for finally letting the truth wreck what needed wrecking. I wasn't jobless. I had a job all along. Justice,